Alright.
3, 2. I still do the 3, 2, 1 thing because it makes me happy, okay?
Fair enough. I did
3,
not.
2, 1.
Hey, everyone.
Now you say it. Hey everyone! Guess what we're playing today? Can you guess? You know, the game that's in the title.
Yeah.
Welcome to the second game of the 13 games of Halloween. This time, we're going out on a date with who we don't know yet. Hopefully, they want to go out with us.
Yeah.
This is going to be a lot like high school. All right. We've got Sky as the MC in charge of what we're going to play. First term or second term? Take it away.
I feel like we should do classic, and if we want to do
The, re-
another round,
the
but
reason
there's
I'm
a short
hyper.
game later. Full game.
Let's. Which one do you want to do? I have time for full, but.
I feel like the short game, and then do a second term short game. Just to,
All right. If my husband gets here with the chicken nuggets, though.
yeah.
I mean, they're chicken nuggets.
Yeah, can't blame you there. Chicken nuggets rank above the people. Let me make sure.
All right. I'll read some and you read
Yeah.
some. I want to read this part.
Okay.
Well, I'm sure we're not going to read it all. I mean, some of it would probably get canceled if we read it out loud.
Sure.
Okay.
Reasonable.
Spooky high school. The sweetest years of our lives. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless. Sometimes brilliant. Sometimes just stupid. But always willing to live life to the fullest. I have had a lot of sugar today. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. My face didn't do its little D.
Who are you? So I guess I play one? Yeah, okay.
I mean, I've been asked that a lot.
So I know my two that I usually am
Oh,
Mr.
also,
No Mouth.
hi people on Sky's stream.
I have Pat with me. Hey Pat, we're choosing who
I'm
we are.
usually the shadowy person, but I'm kind of leaning towards Frank and Hottie right now.
Okay.
I want to be Frank and Hottie. I don't remember their name.
Brian, because it's a play on Rain.
I don't want their name to be Brian though, because you know what? Fine.
Oh,
What's the
heavens,
shadow
a
guy's
monster
name?
dating some visual novel. What's the worst that
What?
could happen?
I don't remember his name.
He's so cool. I'll be Brian. Brian's a nice name. I can change the name.
Go back. No. Okay. I guess I'm her now. Oh, I can change the pronouns? Hell yeah.
Yeah, you always could.
Yeah. Okay. Custom name. Let's do Sky. Just because I find it funny that a fiery being is just going to be named Sky. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, his name wasn't Brian. It was Green.
Oh,
You can change it to Brian.
Yeah.
Where's the U? There it is.
Nugget.
No, multiple nuggets.
Nugget. Okay. All caps.
You know what? He could be a guy. He can be a guy. He's happy. I don't know how to explain a lady with a six pack. I mean, I do. Like there are ladies with six packs, but they look very different from this guy's six pack. Anyway, do you want to read this one or me?
I can start reading if you want me to.
I kind of want to do it.
You can do it.
And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge. The monster prom. I remember it clearly. 2 weeks before we left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19. A sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Too much like me.
Mm.
Damien LeVay, a fearless demon with a
Yeah,
taste for destruction and a love of fire. I bet he drinks pumpkin spice lattes.
I bet you do too.
Liam Delancourt, an age. A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork. Pollygeist,
Oh,
you know, the thing that warns me I'm probably into red flags. A party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. And Vera Oberlin,
damn.
23. A mean, self made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. Y'all can't see it, but I'm licking my lips. Licking my lips. She's a snake,
What?
though, so she can't do that.
No,
Can she?
I don't.
If she's reptilian, can. I'm gonna question this now. Anyway, it was clear it had to be one of them. But who? We only had 2 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 2 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But alas, as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
And we begin with the quiz. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more. We're using our PDH in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever can. We'll throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. Which god do you pray to each night before sleeping? Starting with
Myself.
Sissy. I took rising pics of a god most in the tree, and now I blackmail him for whatever I want. A lot more effective. I pray to all kinds of gods. I have this business where people pay me to deliver their prayers every night. I've even started to look for a Chinese factory to outsource the prayers. Praying is kind of lame. I have a group text set up with some deities: Dionysus, Basius, Loki, coolest cats in town. Oh, I like this
I
one.
mean, I'm super lazy, so I just do the third one.
Okay.
I mean, it's just all there. Like, they're all already there. Instead of doing all of this extra effort, it's just right here.
Yeah. So charming. Which inanimate object do you think would make the best girlfriend or boyfriend, provided you went criminally insane? An ATM. Sugar baby life, here I come. Oh lord. A human-sized pillow depicting a character created by myself. As a matter of fact, I have all the needed paperwork, and I'm waiting for the conservative, narrow-minded laws of our country to finally step forward into waifu and husband. Okay. A dildo, duh. One of these answers is not like the other. First of all, sugar baby.
I'm going for the second strictly because I know how fandoms work. And if I
Yeah.
make this with my characters in the future, I can make so much money.
Waifu. What would be your dream first date? A lovely walk in the forest after rescuing your date from a dragon. A sweaty and manly wrestling match. Where you charm your date with some astonishing business advice.
Good. Hey, Avenue Hurst, how are you? Crimes. Just crimes. All the crimes. That's good to clear. That's good to hear, Avenue Hurst. I
All
like your
right.
username. And welcome to the show. If you've never heard of this game before, it's not a very innocent game despite it being cute and sparkly and everything, so just fair warning for you.
I'm trying to decide where to go first. What should who do we want to go for is a big question. I feel like I want to go for Polly, so going for fun is probably a good idea. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. How pretty she is. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun. Polly grabs you by the arm so the two of you can talk, but of course she doesn't stop
Excuse me.
dancing for even a second. Like, hi, Polly! Yo, this party is super crazy for the first 15 minutes. Now it's just regular crazy, which is fine, but I want to take it to the next level, you know. I want this party to be criminally insane. I want it to be a danger to itself and others. I want psychiatrists to prescribe medication to this party, and then I want to take that medication. Are you with me? Obviously, you're with me. I'm hot, and hot people are always right. So, how do we kick this party up a notch, huh? Most normal parties only exist in 4 dimensions. I've made a machine that will let us party in the 5th dimension. Let's steal a bunch of helicopters, switch a net between them, and party on that. This one. Aww. Polly doesn't even have to tell you. Inside your heart. You lose -2 power 1. This one boldness. Damn it.
Come on, Nuggets. Let's go to the gym. That's where brainless people. Ooh. What was I talking about? Anyway, that day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural born leader. You gain +2 charm. You join Miranda and Damien's team for game 2. It goes differently. Come on, I'm not gonna say that out loud.
Yes.
Come on, you people. Face the power of hell. Paint this battlefield red, Damien. Grind it all into thin red paste. You express your worry and confusion over the number of corpses in the gym. Isn't this supposed to be a friendly game? Friendly? What the F is friendly? I only have 2 words in my vocabulary: kill and murder. Honor, glory, feudalism. You know, if I wasn't so much like you, I'd probably date you. These are the words we will fight for. These are the words we will die for. Whoa. You didn't sign up to die. You gotta stop this before it turns into a first-person shooter or something. Get off me, narrator. You don't understand the ancient reasons for dodgeball slaughter. Many died before us, but we won't waver. That's right. I'm the narrator, and I'm sick of you. Oh, what's this? Looks like opposing team had reinforcements the whole time. 15 orcs, 3 bears, 100 goblins, and a dragon that's also a machine gun. Somehow. So the narrator's a DM.
Yeah.
Yeah, it turned out that narrator had more power than expected, huh? You should have thought about that before you effed with me. I won't even give you the pleasure of narrating this. Ha, but I did, so meh. You wake up in detention. Your team has lost. Everybody hates you. and I'm making you lose 3 boldness, so this doesn't happen again.
Oh no, you're negative.
Make me. Make me.
Ooh. Oh, I forgot about this. What's challenging? Everyone chooses a celebrity. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. Oh, I don't know celebrities. Uh,
Alex Brightman.
what's a celebrity?
He plays Beetlejuice in the Broadway musical.
David Harbour. He's Hopper from Stranger Things.
Yeah. Hopper is literally that, so I think you won.
Yes. Okay.
Want to sit
You
with
guys
me at
ready?
lunch? Oh, I don't think I can.
No. I'm sitting with Polly. We arrive at the table to find the coven eating, and Polly and Miranda screaming. Oh, I love them so. I forgot how much I want their outfits. We're under attack! Alarm! Alarm! Someone, summon the guard! They're using their Bizarro mind powers on me. The cute tall one is my less attractive evil twin. She uses shades just like me, clearly because of the evil twin thing. Honestly, actually, probably it. It's cool. We're not attacking anyone, we're eating. And what do you mean less attractive? Lies. Subterfuge. Ah, I can feel them in my brain making me less cool and sexy. Ah! Every single whichever. You can't allow your friends to be attacked. Quick, save them from this fiendish madness. Chug their food. Just them in Miranda's honor. Chug their food.
I'm so proud of
You,
you.
you reach into your pouch of drugs and pull out a handful of miscellaneous pills, which you sprinkle on the coven's mashed potatoes. What are you doing? Are you trying to drug us? Idiot. Winners don't do drugs. You know what? How about we just
That's why we gave
move
you the
to another
drugs.
table? Yeah. Suckers. They left their druggy potatoes. Looks like everything's turning up Polly. Polly eats the drugs out of the potatoes and then decides she's a canoe that thinks you're kind of cute. Hey.
I could. Hmm. Do I want step on me, lady, or do I want mildly interesting? Or do I want the tsundere? I'm gonna go with hot sauce.
Okay.
You find Damien brandishing his usual silverware, a hammer and chisel, while Liam looks on in horror. You can't eat that. Watch me. First of all, it's made of one seamless piece of obsidian. Bruh, do you not play Minecraft? Everything is settable. And if it's not, you shove it into a box and pretend you can. So it's low calorie. And second of all, it's a lich's phylactery. Part of this balanced breakfast is lunch. Ugh, you're just jealous. No, I'm nervous. Nervous that you're going to eat that, get possessed by a lich, and kill us all. Well, I'm nervous that that's not what's going to happen. Looks like these two are at impasse. Maybe you can solve the dispute and score some romantic cred at the same time. I want to bring him baby seals.
Okay.
I don't think he'd appreciate it, but I'm still gonna do that. Damien, don't eat it. You won't have room for all these baby seals I brought you. To note, I didn't say they were alive.
Hmm.
Baby seals? Give them to me! I can already taste the cruelty. Oh, we're sharing a brain cell. Nuggets! You scoundrel! How could you substitute wanton irresponsibility for animal cruelty? By physically doing it. You quietly explain to Liam that the baby seals you're feeding to Damien aren't really baby seals. What do you mean they're not? Hey, these are just seal-shaped beanie babies stuffed with tofu and pig's blood. I'm with you, Damien. My dead baby seals. Good thing you always keep a sack of baby seal decoys in case of a killer whale attack. I applaud your craftiness and your high regard for animal life. You are so very wrong on this. Let's go return this phylactery to Larry the Lich's crypt. Together. Task failed successfully?
Yeah.
It ends up being the third most romantic night you ever spent in a crypt. Score. Not sure what just happened.
Should we do random for the player orders?
Challenge!
Okay.
Challenge!
Everyone chooses something bad. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
Dead baby seals.
Robbing a bank.
Mine's worse.
Player orders decide based on how horrible it would be if selected thing was part of a torture device or a legal punishment. Start debating now. Yeah, yours is worse.
I'm gonna go to the library. That day, you spend some time on the library's PCs, playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision. But who cares? This time it paid off, so F it. You gain +2 monies. I have
Yeah.
monies. The quiet of the library. Haha, just kidding. This is Spooky High. There's never quiet anywhere. Is interrupted by profanity-laced screaming. You good for nothing F garbage piece of S-balls machinery. Oh, hey, Nuggets. Did you catch last night's sports of seats? Don't tell me if you did. I had to miss it for reasons entirely unrelated to the arson committed at the nursing home last night. And now I need to use the internet, but I feel like no matter what I do, there are spoilers lurking everywhere. I need to check my email, but what if Scott got so excited about a plot twist he emailed me about it and put the spoiler in the subject line? I want to go on my favorite arson enthusiast website, but what if they're talking about how sick the Dragon's Fire was last night when it roasted some character I didn't want to know who was? Do you see my problem here? The net is dark and full of error.
Status.
I can't put my whole effing life on hold over sports of seats, but I'll burn this place to the ground before I let this episode get ruined for me. My spirit animal. But you might as well give him a hand anyway. Ooh. Let's mess up your brain so good you won't even know how to read. F yeah. I don't want to say that out loud because I think I'm a little... I'm good. How are you going to do it? Impromptu brain surgery? Throwing a brick in my head? You got a potion. Duh, of course you do. You always have a potion on you to make people stupider to the point of illiteracy. It's called 70 ounces of vodka. I feel like this narrator is stalking me. That earlier thing did feel a little too personal at the bocce game, though. Yup, let's rage! Shadow Legends. No, that's Rage, Shadow Legends. It still works. You crack open the magic potion and settle down to do some serious spoiler avoiding right in the open on school property. Because what the F is the school even? It's hard to remember details, but you have a hazy but fond memory.
Hmm. What? Uh,
Okay.
Freaked yourself
I
out
thought
there
it.
for a second.
Yeah, that was a spider. It's hard to remember yada yada, but you have a hazy but fond memory of you and Damien doing a vodka fueled reenactment of your favorite Sport of Sea episodes past. You replace that with Kirby on the Switch, and that's happened. This part hasn't, though. Naked and speaking in archaic German. Ich liebe mein Spatzel. Nein sprechen Sie Deutsch. Thinking back, you were probably just spouting gibberish, but it felt like an archaic German at the time. Damn, this has been a fun exploit. All that vodka totally went maroon nuptials on my neurocracy. There's no way I'll be able to see letters as words anytime soon. And maybe when I have time to pirate the episode and watch it for real, you can watch it with me.
Oh.
Tempting offer. Of course, you know that the creators work incredibly hard on their products, and enjoying their experiences without paying them for their time and effort is akin to any other kind of robbery. But worse because you're not supporting people who gave you something you claim to love. But that's an ethics lesson for another time. For now, you're just. There was a lot. Why are you so much, Damien? This game has apparently just decided that it's hot sauce day.
Yeah. Hmm.
It's like, I
Guess
didn't
it's
set
what
out for you,
gold is.
Damien. Didn't set out for you, Damien, but life had other plans. It's a demon in Frankenstein. Who could have ever seen that coming?
Hmm.
Everyone. Literally everyone.
Can decide if getting more not creative charm or boldness is good right now.
I'm not even paying attention. I'm just letting the I'm letting the chips fall where they may.
Yeah.
I think I want to buy an item though.
Hell yeah. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people want to watch the world burn while I am on fire. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms, you get plus 0 S, but you gain plus 2 boldness. You're hanging out with Polly afterwards, and she's about to show her latest dumb tattoo when suddenly, I forgot you existed. Never fear, my lady. I will save you from this, this cretin.
Lascivious.
Uh, okay. It's the interdimensional prince, and he's apparently here to block your metaphorical. That's it. Whoa, you're so sparkly. Are those tearaway pants? Sadly, they are not, my queen. My fashion sense does not operate on the same ethereal plane as your own. Well, I'm persistently on fleek. I died on fleek, so I am cursed to roam the earth forever, eternally on fleek. It is this exact on fleekness which I seek. For you see, madam, I am in need of a fashionista such as yourself to plan the ultimate wedding. Ours. Ours? This could be bad. You know Polly's not above getting married as a one-off joke. You gotta stop this madness. Your party's so dope. Polly doesn't want to travel to another dimension to party with sex leaders. Marry the prince yourself right now. Aw.
I don't have enough tea for this.
Hmm. I mean, he's not bad looking. I like his outfit design. On the other hand,
That is a blue anime Gaston. Don't do it.
no, okay. Throw a party then. Yeah! You steal the sex leaders from your school's highly controversial physics lab and get the party started. Great, Sacraments of Galaxia. I did not know you had such sick parties in this dimension. Yeah, boy, this school is nationally ranked in the field of particle physics. I don't know what kind of snooty soirees you've got over there in the snooze dimension, but here in Spooky High School, we have sex with coherent light. I am truly humbled by the hardiness of your party. I shall return to my dimension and lament the fact that it is a total party wasteland. You don't even notice the prince leaving because you're too busy. You gain +2 boldness and +1 fun. Hell yeah. That weekend. Something happened to me. Okay. What's going on with me? You're practicing your moves against invisible ninjas, which are totally real and totally after you, when you spy a much more visible threat. Oh, hi, Damien. Yo, dummy. I need your advice about something. You know what the most powerful force on Earth is? Stronger than anvils or swords or my 9-pack abs? It's
Prime.
love. And I think I might just be in it with your buddy Nuggets. And sure, love is already hardcore just because the feelings are so strong and that's badass. But love will be doubly as strong and badass if it turns out that Nuggets is as hardcore as I think he is. And of course, there's only one way to judge a person's true soul. You know him pretty well. Do you know what his inner murder weapon would be? Well, duh, of course you do. By which you mean you're happy to totally make it up on the spot. So now it's time to decide Nuggets fake. Fun, right? Don't be mean, unless you want to, in which case, totally go for it. Alright,
Tell me what you think I'd do, and I'll let you know after.
major cardiovascular disease. Nuggets is the ultimate murderer, the leading cause of death worldwide. Something capable of catching up to tough men who have survived everything else. An electric chair. That's how boring Nuggets is. He would just be a standard government regulated death. Well, you're not boring. So I think you're the first one.
Oh, I definitely am the first one.
Oh yeah. Oh, he likes you more. Damn,
Aw.
I wouldn't have even thought of that. If major cardiovascular diseases were a knife, they would be the sharpest and deadliest knife ever. If they were a sword, there'd be two katanas. If they were a gun, there'd be an atomic bomb. Yeah. Wow, a cardiovascular disease was raging in Nuggets this entire time, and I never even knew it. Well, that's confusingly worded to say the least. But luckily, since you were the one who started this metaphor, you know that Nuggets isn't likely to die. Unless he is dying to go to prom with Damien, in which case, bam, you're welcome, Nuggets. You gain +3 boldness for yourself.
I would just like to add that I would basically allow them to die first, bring them back to life, and then continuously test on them to see what went wrong the first time. There has to be a method to the madness, or else there's no point.
Yeah,
Also, don't kill people.
yeah,
I feel like I should put that out there, everyone listening. Don't kill people.
yeah.
Challenge!
Can you move your mouse?
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, so it was you. Everybody chooses an object.
Chicken nuggets.
Um, energy drink. Genius used to be found in lamps. The player orders decided based on how likely it would be to find a 21st century object inside the selected object.
Mine says play orders are based on how plausible the chosen food would be as a vehicle for government mind control.
Are they different?
Yes.
Huh, that's interesting.
Still, though, chicken nuggets or energy drink for mind control. I'm still leaning towards nuggets.
Yeah. Week 2, morning. A
I like this.
Mm.
I bought an item so I can give it to a demon. You just
With
met
your help,
yourself.
apparently. She's capable of finding reasons to keep playing and gain a sense of self-worth. You gain +1 BFF. Sadly, she's not part of this game, so that beautiful friendship will take place off-screen, and +2 charm.
There's also the chance that you basically told them no about going to prom with them so you could go in with your crush instead. I hope you know that. I hope you know you ruined your new friend's complete self confidence.
No. Polly didn't participate in the game, and after it's over, you can see why she's talking to Coach. Look, Coach, I'm just saying. I'm a cool, hip, wild you. These lame, old-fashioned workouts are too tame for me. Tame? Tame? What about burpees? Burpees are like the wild stallion of workout routines. Yawn. Maybe if Wild Stallion was like a million years old and addicted to sleeping pills. Okay. I'll tell you what. Why don't you come up with your own super cool workout? I mean, the secret to workout is anything can be a workout as long as it makes you buff and tired. Anything? Anything. Oh man, now I've got too many great choices. I can't decide. Someone help. Uh, the ultimate ghost workout, possessing people who are already buff and tired. Beer pong, beer pong, beer pong, beer pong, beer pong. Beer pong, of course. They do it in college for fraternities, so it must be a sport. And
I'm a
Principal
bad
Giant
influence.
Spider is always saying I should do more to prepare you kids for college. Sorry, everyone. Looks like I'm going to have to spend the exercise equipment budget on beer and solo cups. I've literally been training for this moment my entire death. Y'all suckers don't stand a chance. She's right, you don't. But you sure have fun trying. You gain +2 fun and +1 creativity. Hell yeah. Let's trade places. Alright, you're in charge.
Challenge!
Everybody chooses a brand. Gucci.
Yeah, I got a different one.
Yeah.
Mine says everybody chooses an animal. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
Huh.
Hmm, which animal? A magpie.
Alright.
Is definitely taking over mankind, so.
When you arrive at their table, you find that Polly and Liam aren't eating. They're just taking pictures of their food. Have you? I don't know. Maybe my weekends are usually kind of a blur. Like last Saturday, there'll be plenty of time to chronicle your 6 plates later, Polly. Right now, we need to focus on these food bits. While Liam and Polly are busy bantering, you were busy. Wait, but you don't eat or drink. That's why I allowed you at my extremely cool food pick table. How do you even drink liquor? Duh, I make a little live person drink it, and then I possess them and suck the drunkenness out of them. Obviously, I suppose that's not too terribly dissimilar to how I get drunk. But why put ketchup on the whiskey bottle? So it counts as food? You can't drink a bottle of whiskey without ketchup on it for lunch. That wouldn't be a meal. Ah, you can't argue with that logic, nor do you want to, because how would you justify getting drunk at lunchtime?
All right, come going over to hot sauce because apparently this game just wants that. You find Scott and Damien. Roberts never saves receipts. It's super effective. Haha. And now for the finishing blow. The wait, what? Reginald contracting lymphoma. Because I make them all smoke cigarettes and live next to toxic waste dumps, obviously. Maybe you should stop that. Where's the fun in that? Let's have another match. What are you two nerds doing? Nerding around? Nerd up, nerds. Whoa, Scott, is that you? We didn't recognize you under all that nerdery. What are you doing playing a dumb video game for stupid babies? But Pokemon's isn't dumb. It's cool. Because no way is Scott gonna come up with anything. But if you do, maybe you can score some points with Scott or Damien. Say nothing. Pelt them with steamed vegetables. Ah, vegetables! We hate those! Stop it! Seriously, pelt us with ground beef or something, or at least some sausages or pig ears. No, no, you don't get any. You don't deserve the good stuff.
No, these are Brussels
They're
sprouts.
they're lucky it's not cauliflower.
Yeah.
How about some forks and knives? Or some knives and knives? I'm just gonna keep throwing knives.
Hell yeah, baby.
Ah, these knives are almost as bad as the vegetables.
Hell
Guys,
yeah.
come on. Stop throwing carrots and knives at my cousins. You stop, all right, as soon as the wolf pack have retreated out of range. Nice thinking. Finally, a use for vegetables, am I right? Damien barely remembers to take the knife out of his hand before high fiving you. He does, though, so that's a win.
Yeah. Alright. Challenge. Everyone chooses a movie. Say your choice out loud to their plays before clicking. Coraline.
A Nightmare on Elm Street, the original.
Alright. The player orders decided based on how bizarre an action figure based on selected movie would be. We're debating now.
Okay, my movie had action figures.
Yeah, and mine's
It was
like
like a
a
Stretch
dog.
Armstrong style
So
doll. It
it's
was like
just
a Armstrong style doll for
that
Freddy,
makes sense.
okay?
Yeah. That's why I started laughing because it's like, oh no, we're both cooked here. Do we count like dolls as action figures? Because I'm sure there was Coraline dolls.
There were.
Yeah.
They were terrifying. I think you win that one. Like the Uncanny Valley type situation.
Yeah. Alright. Um, oh, I was looking at the wrong stats. Um, let's get money. That day you spent some time in the library's PCs, mining some bitcoins. It's supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms that are as a cryptocurrency, but you guess that nobody actually has any idea how it really works. Anyway, you gain plus two bitcoins, which is equal to 2,000 plus dollars, which unfortunately is equal to two plus monster dollars. So two plus money. Forget about that though. Polly's here and she looks ready to party. So basically just normal. There you are, my favorite party favor besides that. Damn girl. You ready to get crazy? You indicate through a heart-stopping glow stick maneuver that you are indeed ready to hit the clubs. The clubs? Not tonight, boo. Tonight we're going to engage in my favoriteest pastime, party crashing. I just love it crashing parties and making them go wilder and crazier. Tonight we're gonna crash this totally sweet baby shower I just heard about. And knowing you, I bet you got some killer ideas of how we should crash it. Oh, oh, nothing amps up a baby shower like extra babies. Literally crash into the party, like with a boat. Mm,
I know what I would do.
the boat?
No, I would do the extra babies.
Uh,
What would you do?
I don't know. I feel like the extra babies. No. Yes, finally to do with all those babies I won in that raffle. What? On the way to the party, the police pulled over Polly's dump truck. Oh no, the cops. I'm not going back to jail. I mean, I can just walk through the walls like last time, but it looks bad on my college transcripts. Polly disappears, leaving you the sole owner of a dump truck full of babies. In order to keep the cops off your back, you have to adopt all 407 of them, leaving you with much less time for romance. You used minus two charm and minus one money.
Worth it.
Yeah, worth it.
Let's just go to class.
Oh,
You're daydreaming about how Damien would look walking down the aisle towards you. When you see Damien walking down the aisle, hallway, towards you. Yo, so listen, don't be about uncool about this or make it a big thing, but I think you're pretty rad, like maybe even as rad as I am. So I thought it might be sweet if you could, you know, do some crime together. Damien, yes. Would you be? Yes, I would. Let's do crime. We've already established I'm apparently Wilbur Soot, so let's go. Yes, I can handle that. What crime you got? Is it more baby seals? Are we watching sunsets? Am I fighting a bear? Am I gonna attack the police on the top of like a running 18-wheel truck and then we jump off and then it's like a 30-minute like action-packed film where I'm throwing out matrix moves? I want this. I
ooh.
just explained to you what crime, Damien. I want I want action and crime where the possibility of survival is extremely low for everyone involved. I don't think I can top what I just said, Damien. Let me think. That's a little bit more tame than I was thinking. But you know what? We'll set the film on fire as we're watching the film while eating popcorn that we also set on, like, it's not fire, it's like this hydrogen water thing where you can set it into popcorn and kind of freeze it for a second and then it basically freeze burns immediately and you can eat it before it cools down.
Damn.
Damn it, we're gonna be such good friends. The two of you head off to the fanciest restaurant you know, La Chateau de Superiorite. You smile demurely as Damien pulls out your chair for you. and then sets it on fire. Heck yeah! You confidently order the menu for both of you. Oh, off the menu. No, I'm gonna get the whole menu though.
Yeah.
Before setting both menus on fire, and the food on fire when it gets out, and the cook who made it, and the waitress who probably didn't deserve a tip because she was mean. After a delicious meal, the two of you flirtily squabble over whose absolute pleasure it would be to pick up the check, as the flames rage high all around you. Ready to head out for more arson? Heck yeah, you are. Yes, yes, I am. The two of you head to a movie, immediately setting your ticket stubs on fire. You take your seats and set the row in front of you on fire. But halfway through the movie, the flames start to subside, and you quickly jump up to add literal fuel to the fire. Soon the flames have engulfed the screen, fulfilling your promise of more arson. But Damien doesn't look pleased. What the heck? I was watching that. The boy met the girl. The boy lost the girl. How will I ever know if he ever gets the girl back? F. Good point. Apparently the film was more compelling even than more arson. You don't know if the boy will get the girl, but looks like you might not get Damien. You lose -2 smarts and -1 charm. It's okay, Damien. I got to set everything on fire, so even if it doesn't work out, I had a great time.
The Monster Prom approaches. Who will you ask to prom? None. Leah, Scott. Well, obviously I gotta go with my girl. Yes.
Let's be friends, Damien.
Sure. What a noob. Go get a life. What a loser.
Damn.
You know what? That's fine. I had a memorable date night with arson, so who really won?
Yeah. Oh.
And then I didn't become a doctor, and that's my cover story. This is
Yeah.
my cover story instead of what actually happened.
Mhm. Mhm. All right. Come on, Polly. You finally look like
Let's. Come
yeah.
on, you
Like
got this.
ask your beloved to go to Monster Prom with you. Prom? Yes. It'll be a night to remember, boo. Prom was wild, but still not wild enough for the likes of you. So close to dawn, you decide to keep partying by improvising a dope after party at an abandoned manor house. You partied with a group of classmates for days. Over time, people came and left. Some even died from too much partying. At one point, one of the deities of partying hard appeared, summoned by the deaths of your peers, which turned out to be a sacrifice to him. He declared you his heralds and bestowed upon you supernatural rad party powers, like endless confetti, whatever that means. And then he joined you and you all kept partying for another entire week because that's just how you roll. Hell yeah. Most likely to make Pluto a planet again.
Yeah.
Is actual fire an acceptable option for 11 new events, 11 new outcomes.
I want to do another round, but I can't. But my husband's gonna probably be here in like the next 15 to 45 minutes with my food, so just I guess second round we'll do short and not read them out. And that. Oh yeah, no, you're good.
Do it round quick.
You're like a
These two
lightning
weeks,
round.
basically, these 2 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. The Master Problem kept on living our lives, falling in love, better friendship, learning about who we were and who we could be. But you know what? Like it does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Amy found peace in the most unexpected way. He kept punching everything, so one day he punched his own anger to death. He's written a book about it. Polly took a summer job as the ghost of Christmas present. spent most of her time partying. There was almost no work because, it was summer. Scott became an athlete. Not so long ago, he won a prestigious national award for being the best at doing sports. For those 2 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life. Then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in the war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
I'm just curious to see how fast we can actually do the lightning round.
Hmm.
I don't know how to skip this part.
Neither do I. Oh, there we go. Everything is it's pretty fine. Like 60 and yeah. Okay. So you need to be join a new lobby. Yeah. Okay. Uh,
Wait,
are you going to? So okay. Good to know. Hi. This break is
hi.
the thing again, where it just completely resets because I clicked down.
Do
I
you want
made
to
a new
call it
lobby.
for a night then?
You can do that.
All right. We can always play on our own later too.
True.
All right, let me head back. I hope you all had fun. I hope you all really enjoyed Monster Prom. It was
Yeah,
monstrously hilarious.
it was.
And I like to think we learned a valuable lesson.
I think so
I don't I don't know what the lesson is,
too. But there was a lesson.
and I did crime.
Yeah.
I want to do more crime.
Yeah. We will at some point. And I don't you have Monster Prom 2, right?
I have all of them except for.
Yeah. So we can also
So,
play the other games as part of the 13 days
oh
of
yeah.
Halloween.
Yeah, the 13 games of Halloween.
Yeah.
So, how did you feel about this experience?
This was a lot of fun.
Okay, let's be more specific.
I had fun seeing what happened during
I liked the
getting
part when you were
Halloween.
a, I liked the part when you were a total bro and was like, "Yes, heart disease."
Yeah. I love I did that, and Damien still was like, "No, I don't want to date you." Like, no.
You just can't handle me
Apparently, yeah.
when you're too hot to handle for a demon. There's something wrong with you. All right, everyone. I think that's a wrap.
hmm
I'll talk to you all soon.
Yep. See you all later. Bye, everyone.